Do you know that smart traders don't blow their accounts because of one single secret? And that is the proper use of stop loss. You heard me putting proper to it because most of us don't know how to make use of this tool whenever we are trading. And in this video, I will be sharing with you how you can put your stop loss into use in order to make a profitable trade each time you are trading. So sit tight and watch this video to the end because stop loss is not meant to reduce your ability within the trading markets. Okay, it is meant to improve your profitability. Okay, to increase your profitability whenever you are trading. So all you just need to do is just to know how to do it right. And I will be explaining all this in this video. But before we go fully into it, in case you are joining me for the first time, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. And if you love the content you are getting from here, kindly subscribe to my channel right now. And of course, if you have any question, you can drop your question for me in the comment section or you reach out to me via WhatsApp. I will be there to reply you. So quickly, let's go straight into what we have right here. Okay. So like I said, if you want to have successful trading activities each time you go into the market, the most important tool which you should take advantage of is your stop loss. Okay, because it is there to help you increase your chance of making profit each time you go into the market. For instance, I'm going to give you a few examples. I actually dropped a signal within the Telegram channel yesterday, and this is the signal. Okay, it's on PayNext 1200. If you are within the Telegram channel, I want to believe you actually mailed this particular opportunity. Okay, so I'm going to use this as an example, then later on go to other assets and explain better. So when I saw this signal, the market was already ranging around there, playing around there, okay, and it was doing that for a very long time, okay. So because of the behavior of the markets around there, I had to wait for a clear signal. Of course, I've gotten signals around here, but I didn't go straight into it because of this behavior. I need a clear breakout, so I had to wait for a clear breakout around there. And you can see I did not forget my stop loss. I added stop loss and I added a few TPs to it, which were all achieved TP 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's why I said congratulations to those that actually saw these signals within the Telegram channel. So you can see in this situation, I use the stop loss to secure my capital. Okay, because if the prediction um, goes wrong, then it may likely go back and break out below the support zone. Okay, and of course, if that happens, then it means that it's going to sell more, and which will endanger my capital. But if it happens this time around with the way I have set up my trade, I will be taken away from the market with the help of my stop loss. This is the stop loss, in using the stop loss to secure a major part of your capital. But there are situations whereby you need your stop loss to secure your profit, not your capital. So this is why I usually combine the two together. At the beginning, while you are placing your order, you need the stop loss to secure your capital at that particular point. Once you start milking the market and making reasonable profit, your stop loss is no longer useful for you at that point again. Okay, you now need your stop loss to secure your profit at that point. Now let's see other assets. Okay, for instance, here is an asset. Okay, so let's say we got a downtrend signal at this point and a sell signal around here. So definitely this is coming from a resistance zone. So this should be a good signal because it is coming from a resistance zone. So what should you do? Okay, so the first thing is to highlight your resistance zone because it is most likely for for it to be your stop loss. Okay, you are most likely to use your resistance zone for your stop loss. So this is the resistance zone. So you want to see if it will break out above this resistance zone or not. Okay, so if it does not break out above the resistance zone, then it should switch into a downtrend. So this did not break out above the resistance zone, so it switched into a downtrend and it gave us a sell signal. So what should you do? You you plan your trade based on that. So let's say our entry point will be, so this will be our entry point, and since the resistance zone is not too far from the entry point, you use this for your you use your resistance zone as your stop loss. So your stop loss must be here, your entry point must be here. And remember, we are targeting this region as our final TP. Okay, so you can now highlight some TPs in between. Okay, you can highlight, okay, some TPs in between. I'm going to use another color for TP so that we can have a clear signal. Okay, okay guys, you can highlight some TPs in between. Okay, so I'm just going to make it 4 TPs. Okay, I actually explained this strategy yesterday, but it seems some people did not get it well. Okay, so I'm trying to give us a clear information right now. So you can see we've highlighted some specific regions on the chart right now. First of all, we marked the resistance zone to see if it will break out from there. And it did not break out and it switched into a downtrend. We marked our entry points after getting a sell signal and a downtrend signal. Okay, we marked our entry point. Then from there, we highlighted some TPs for ourselves, which are 4 TPs. Now, this is what I usually do. Okay, and once we actually place our order at this point, okay, this stop loss at this point is meant to protect your capital. Let's say you are trading with $1,000. Okay, let's say you are trading with $1,000 and you have placed all your order at this point, and each of your order are having their stop loss at this point. Okay, so what you just need to do is um just to make sure your stop loss is here and you are not shifting it back. Okay, and as in you are not changing the position from here. Okay, so probably let's say the market is trying to move towards your stop loss, you don't need to change the position, just leave it the way it is. Okay, so it's normal if you your prediction didn't go as predicted. Okay, it is a normal thing, not that you have done something wrong. Okay, so sometimes it happens like that. Okay, so you just need to accept it that way. So if it hits your stop loss, just accept it like that. Okay, it is better for it to get to your stop loss than for you not to use stop loss and you now losing out on all your capital. This is very, very important. So this is so unique. And after setting up your trade in this form, at this point, this stop loss is securing a major part of your capital. It is, I can say that it is securing more than 90% of your capital at this point. So, which is cool enough. Okay, so which is cool. So, immediately the market picks up. I'm going to bring another result, and this time around I'm going to change the color also. So the horizontal line that I'm bringing up right now is going to be our order line. Okay, it's going to be our order line. Let's say our order line picks up and activated our entry point at this point. Immediately it touches this our this should be our order line. This should be our price line. Immediately the price line cross the order line. Okay, our order has been placed at that particular point, and our stop loss also has been activated. Okay, so the stop loss is meant to secure your capital at that particular point. Okay, major part of your capital. So as this goes down, you are making profit. Immediately it achieves the first TP. I want to believe you know how to place your order. If you don't know, I will show you how to place your order in your next trade in the next video, how to place multiple orders in the next trade. In the next video rather. Okay, so and the first order should close at this point. Okay, let's say the first order got closed. Okay, so I'm going to delete that TP. So the rest, we are having three orders to go, and of course, they are still in profit. All of them should be in profit at this point. So as you can see, if you are in profit at this point, okay, if this order is in profit at this point, then why is this stop loss still here? I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. This order is in profit, huge profit, because I'm on 15 minutes time frame. Then why are you still keeping your stop loss here? It's of no use again. So your stop loss staying here is of no use to you again, because you are no longer securing capital. You are already having big profit for yourself already. So what you should be thinking of is how to secure your profit, because you don't want to lose this profit. So you shouldn't be thinking about the capital again. Your capital has given you a big profit. So you should look for a way to secure the profit, not the capital. And you still have a long way to go. You still have a long way to go. So all you just need to do is just for you to adjust your stop loss, just drag it down, okay, to secure some part of your profits. Drag it down. You can secure about 40 to 50% at this point, because the trade, you still have a long way to go. The trade is still moving. Okay, immediately it gets to the second TP and going downward, you secure more. I'm going to delete this also. You secure more because you have more, you are securing a little compared to the amount that is being exposed to the market. And the main purpose of this, of you trading, is for you to make more profit for yourself. So what do? You still adjust your stop loss downward. Don't take it back again. Just bring it closer to the price line, okay? So as to keep more profit for yourself. Okay, so you can see this got to this support region and it tries to pull back. Okay, and it almost got to the stop loss. Don't shake the stop loss, don't even move it from where it is. If it's get there, let it pick up on the stop loss and close the trade for you. At least the rest of the profit will go to your balance. So that is the beauty of it, because in some situation it will even go as far as this. So immediately it get to your stop loss, it will, I mean, the profit between here and here will just go straight to your balance. That is it. It is as simple as that. So in this situation, you may not I mean, it will be very difficult for you to lose out on your trade totally. It will be very difficult for you to blow your account if you follow this instruction. Okay, and each time your trade gives you a reasonable amount of profit, you are most likely to close all that, I mean, all your trade in profit at that particular point. Okay, so this is very, very important. So you can see it didn't get to the stop loss, it went down again and gave you more profit. If you are following this instruction, it gives you more confidence to trade within the market, because you can imagine this trying to get to the stop loss, you will not even be shaked. Okay, you will still have more confidence because you have some profits locked up for yourself already. If it gets to your stop loss, you will only have your balance going, I mean, your profit going to your balance at that particular point. So this has gone down again. What you should do is to adjust your stop loss again to secure more profit. You can see more profit for yourself at this point. So that is what you need to do in order for you to milk the market till the end of the trend. Okay. And of course, you keep on milking it like that till you get to the very end of the trend when it will hit your last TP. So you can see that the stop loss is not just there to secure your capital, it is also there to make you make more profit within the market. All you just need to do is to learn how to use it well. If you know how to use it well, then definitely you will get the best out of the trading or of the out of the financial market. Okay, so that is it. It is as simple as that. So, guys, I will be stopping right here. I want you to go back to your chart and make sure you practice very well and learn this strategy and practice it very well. And once you get it right, then you can now go over to your real account and start using it right there on your real account. Okay, so this is very, very important. I will be stopping right here. Remember, this is coming to you courtesy Qora Digital Cash. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so right away. And of course, if you want free trading signals like this, you can join my Telegram channel. The link is in the description box, and you're going to see it at the pinned down message. Okay, so that is it. So I will be stopping right here. Watch out for my next video. Until then, God bless you.